Hey guys, Jonah here, and I'm back with Supermarket Sunday because it's Sunday. I don't know if you guys remember, but it's been a long, long time. Might even be close to like 6 years since I've done one of these, but I'm going to resurrect it, especially for the month of March, because I'm doing the tribute review series, shall we say, for Derm, my best bud, who's up there watching me, laughing his arse off because I'm messing things up already. But yeah, Supermarket Sunday was a series that I used to do reviewing supermarket owned beers, which often the supermarkets wouldn't brew the beers, so they'd contract them out to breweries. And in this case, it's Vocation because the Vocation Tribute Takeover for the month of March 2022. Um, and this one is American Pale Ale. That's all it says. 5.3%, aromatic and fruity. Definitely Vocation Brewery. It even says it there. However, if you look here, ingredients. Sorry. Ingredients: water, barley, hops, yeast. Um, so the Germans would be proud because it meets the conditions of the Reinheitsgebot. There's nothing else in there, no oats, which is a shame because I know Vocation use oats quite a lot. And it's got a black top, which is really interesting. But yeah, doesn't really, and I've read all this stuff, even this stuff translated. Um, Basically, it does not give anything away at all. It's quite nice though. The can's quite basic, and the M&S series, what they've done, they used to have lots of bottled beers. They still have a few. I really liked it when they had the big bottles, the 500s, sometimes 568s. Yes, that's right, an imperial pint. And it had a Union Jack crown cap on the top, which was amazingly cool because I love my country. Um, that would be cool if it had the Union Jack on here, but I don't know if that's easy to do. Probably too hard to do and not worth their while. But hey, Marks and Spencers, if you're listening, bring back the Union Jack because it's Jubilee year, man. Come on. Anyway, they've got a few different breweries. Can't remember them all, but Vocation's in there. Harbour is another one, and who is the other? Oh, Four Pure, I think, are doing beers as well for them. And if there's another brewery, then I'm sorry that I've missed you out. But today, it's about the Vocation. And from what I can gather, this is an upscaled version of a beer that Vocation already do, which is Pride and Joy. How do I know? Well, it's weird. When you read, even in their own press release about this very beer, um, they copy and pasted a lot of the flavour profiles from hops that they use also in Pride and Joy. So putting two and two together, not being confirmed, this is not official. This is just Unclejona using his brain for a change, um, probably adding one and one and coming up with five. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an upscaled version. And it's in a small can, which is no good. I know Vocation do small cans, but I prefer at least at least a 440, if not a 500. 330. Oh, terrible. And they cost us the same amount of money. That's the thing that really winds me up. Is they charge the same money as if it was in a bigger place. Well, look at that. That is a pure beauty. How many? Two fingers, just over or just under 2 fingers, give or take. Um, and very cloudy, very cloudy. And I do have the other one, which I can't remember the name of, but I think it's an IPA. This one, I think, is the pale, the NEPA version. So I think Vocation have got, I think they might even have 3 beers that are in Marks and Spencer's, possibly 4. 2 American ones, so a West Coast style and an East Coast style. This one is definitely the East Coast. Look at that. V for victory. God damn it. Right, let's dive in. So I'm pretty sure that there's either Simcoe or perhaps Mosaic in here because of the hop profile. It also says it has a bit of pine, but I think it's probably Simcoe. Not giving too much away. And it's interesting because it says that this doesn't have oats in, at least not by the ingredients list, whereas I think the Pride and Joy does have some sort of oat or maybe wheat, something like that. So they've done really well. And, oh, I didn't say, did I? This alcohol content is, oops, where is it? It's on that side of the can. 5, come on, 5.3. Whereas the Pride and Joy is 4.8. Not a million miles away, but still slightly different. Right, cheers and beers to you on this lovely Sunday. Cheers, big man. Miss you every day. I really do. I'm thinking about him all the time. Console myself with the beer. Quite sweet, really up front. Then you get the bubbles. Then you get the pine, and then a little bit of green forest, but not so much tropical. That is very interesting. I was expecting a bit more tropical than that. The thing is, am I getting what I usually get from Simcoe, which is that kind of orange, juicy orange? For me, and I don't know, this might not be for you, but for my tasting, Amarillo gives me marmalade, that kind of marmalade thing, and Simcoe gives me that juicy orange, and I'm not quite getting that, or it's not so obvious. No, I think it is there. But yeah, it's not, doesn't say what the IBUs are, but this is not a really, really super hoppy beer. So it's not a hop bomb by any means. And I would because it's a supermarket beer. Is it dry hopped like perhaps the brewery's own beer would be? I don't think it is. Wow. I am getting a little bit of that kind of mintiness as well. And I do get that from Simcoe too. I'm pretty sure there's Simcoe in this. I'm not sure if there's any other beers. There's also a bit danky kind of greenness there too, which is kind of the pine, I guess, which might suggest there's something like Citra, possibly Cascade, but I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that peachiness. So maybe it's Citra in there. I don't know. I found it really difficult. I did do a bit of research, I have to say, on this, and I could not find out what the hops are. But I'm almost sure that it's Simcoe, possibly something else in this beer. And that is the beauty. You see, we got some lacing on here. Okay, it was a 330 beer, so you know the lacing doesn't start all the way at the top of the glass, but that is pretty good. It is a hoppy beer. Is it one that I would say reflects the NEPA style very well? No. And perhaps that's why it doesn't call itself a NEPA or a NEPA. Whether it's an Indian, wow, that's what happens when you down a beer pretty quick. Yeah, a NEPA or a NEPA. So a pale ale or an IPA. Oh my God. Don't drink beer too fast, guys. Leave it to us professionals. Anyway, yeah, 5.3% is not too bad at all. I would love to see this in bottle, 568 milliliter bottle, or if not, 500, and if not, a 440 can would be fantastic. 330, not so good, but yeah, it's a really nice beer. Is it perfectly to my taste? Probably not. But as a supermarket beer goes, and as Marks and Spencer trying to kind of rebrand their supermarket kind of beers, it's good for Supermarket Sunday because it gives me some other beers to review. Yeah, it is not a bad start at all. I tell you what, though, I really did like their single hop series when they used to do those. And I think they still do, which is fantastic. And they did the Christmas beers, which are cool as well. So, Marks and Spencer's, I know, you don't have to tell me. Marks and Spencer's is expensive. I do know that. Is it worth it? Well, that's a decision for you guys to make up for yourself. But there are some nice beers in Marks and Spencer's, and sometimes they're on offer and discounted and all that kind of good stuff. Cheers and beers, guys, and remember to tell the people that you love them, because things can change any second. And yeah, as I found out personally to myself and to my best buddy, things change sometimes really, really quick in this life that we live. And yeah, live every second of every day, live in the moment. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Cheers and biz, guys. We'll be back with another beer review tomorrow. In fact, if I manage to get out tomorrow, I might try and get a Pride and Joy, which I wasn't going to review because I haven't got one in the can. I'm going to try and get one because I think it's going to taste remarkably similar to the beer that I've just had. Anyway, cheers and biz, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Jonna, mic drop, out.